My situation over the 12 years that I've been here entertaining you on television. Welcome to Hot Topics, Sharina Hudson. Getting out of my car with my money. Good morning, Journey. She'll be almost, I think she'll be 3 next month, don't you know? Good morning, Kelvin. It's my truth.
Serena Hudson eventually realized she chose the wrong man when she got involved with Kevin Hunter. Everybody already knew that Kevin and Sharina were prepared to move in together and live comfortably using Wendy's money, without a single moment of hesitation.
So I'm not going to take a lot of time because, I'm getting emotional. And I told myself I wasn't going to do this.
But ever since Wendy walked away from the Wendy Williams show and was placed under that sad guardianship situation, Kevin's cash flow has completely dried up. He has been running back and forth to court, trying every possible move to convince the system to make Wendy support his lifestyle again. And after the latest legal attempt he made got tossed out, the word on the street is that Kevin has ditched Serena the same way he abandoned Wendy. To make things even more suspicious, Serena disappeared right when Kevin was busy filing those lawsuits. She shut down her Instagram and vanished like she never existed. Well now, after all these silent months, we're finally about to learn exactly where she's been hiding and what's really going on behind the scenes.
That it was not till death do us part.
And it wasn't just an incident. I mean, the relationship that Kevin had with this woman went on for...
No. Kevin was a serial cheater. Kevin had different mistresses depending on, the part of his life. This last one was the one that he had the longest term relationship with.
As most people already know, Wendy has been dealing with a ton of hardship, and she's been fighting nonstop to get out from under that guardianship she never wanted or needed to begin with. A recent evaluation actually revealed that Wendy was never seriously ill and definitely did not have dementia, the very excuse they used to control her life and finances for over 3 years. Now it's becoming clearer that everyone involved, the judge, her ex-manager, the doctor, Wells Fargo, and even her guardian, Sabrina Morsey, seem to be working together to keep Wendy far away from her own money. But here's the thing, karma doesn't let anything slide forever, and it looks like payback is finally on the way.
Death to all of them.
With all this new information coming to light, Wendy might finally have the chance to shut down this controlling guardianship once and for all and move forward with her life. But just because she may regain her freedom doesn't automatically mean she'll return to television or start working again anytime soon. Her absence from the spotlight has impacted a lot of people, even the ones who can't stand her. And yes, that definitely includes Kevin Hunter and his girlfriend Serena.
Kevin had gone to LA for business. And I hired a PI. Yes, I did. I hired a PI to follow my husband. And this guy is telling me that Kevin is in Miami with the girl. This is where you show the picture of them on the beach. You know the picture where she's going to the camera and he's laying there on the cell phone like they're chilling like a couple. You understand what I'm saying? The PI was taking pictures of them going to the gym, going to dinner, her with Gucci, Poochie, and Lucci.
Once Wendy stepped away from the Wendy Williams show, her income dropped dramatically. That shift had consequences, especially for Kevin. Their divorce agreement clearly stated that if Wendy's show stopped or wasn't renewed, she wouldn't owe him a single penny in alimony. Whoever added that detail to the paperwork deserves a trophy, because it completely shut down Kevin's long-term plan to depend on Wendy financially forever.
But what I needed at the time, because I was running 100 miles an hour, and I was so much of a strong support structure for her and all the dreams that she wanted to accomplish, I needed somebody for me. And my new offspring, my daughter, who is a beautiful, beautiful spirit, she was not a oops baby. She was not a mistake baby.
Kevin reportedly received a big payout from Wendy when they finalized the divorce, plus monthly alimony of around $250,000. That's a massive amount. But he clearly never imagined that Wendy's income could stop or that his easy lifestyle could suddenly hit a wall. The moment those payments ended, he ran right back to court trying to force Wendy to start funding him again. In 2022, he filed legal paperwork claiming he was struggling financially without her money. Kevin complained that he was behind on bills, drowning in debt, and living in a neighborhood where the HOA fees were stacking up. Without being able to pay those fees, he was supposedly at risk of losing the house. He even said he couldn't afford the insurance on his fancy cars anymore, the same luxury toys he always bragged about. Credit card debt was piling up too, according to him. By the time he filed his lawsuit, things must have gotten really desperate because he ended up borrowing against 2 of those expensive cars from a company called Flex Wealth. On top of that, he had to put the home he shared with Sharina on the market, since he couldn't keep it without Wendy footing the bills. Basically, they went from living lavishly to having nowhere stable to stay, all because the Wendy money dried up.
You left your wife. Now, we may not care about her on the show. That's different. But you left your wife, got you a side piece, had a baby, and was living a whole different life. And evidently, Wendy Williams was the real bread maker. Because now you can't live that lifestyle without that check. The grass wasn't greener, huh?
That lawsuit didn't do him any favors and the court shut it down fast. But Kevin didn't waste time looking for another angle to squeeze out money. In 2024, he suddenly accused Wendy of secretly hiding more than $48 million during the divorce and demanded that the entire settlement be tossed out. The judge wasn't buying it at all. It was wild to see him willing to relive that messy divorce just to try to drain more cash from her. Then earlier this year, he came back with yet another lawsuit, this time asking for $250 million in damages from Wells Fargo, her guardian, and a list of others connected to her guardianship. He tried to claim he was fighting for Wendy's rights, saying the system mistreated her and he was also cheated by the court-appointed guardians. So he went from suing his ex-wife directly to targeting the people controlling her money. Putting personal feelings about Kevin aside for a second, this lawsuit actually exposed how deep the plot was to take control of everything Wendy earned. Wells Fargo, the judge, the guardian, and certain people close to her all appeared to be working together to cut Wendy off from her own fortune. But even with that truth out in the open, nobody believes Kevin suddenly became a hero defending Wendy. He isn't her husband anymore, he has no legal authority over her decisions, and he can't represent their son since he's now an adult. So clearly this was all about financial gain, and not even a clever attempt. If anything, his actions show just how desperate he's become now that the cash flow has stopped. And according to insiders, Kevin's wallet isn't the only thing suffering. His situation with Serena has also been falling apart. Once money troubles started piling up, arguments supposedly broke out because that luxury lifestyle was the reason Serena got with him in the first place. Serena eventually had to start grinding for herself. Her vegan food business wasn't making real money, so she ended up getting a real estate license and trying to sell houses in Florida. On top of that, Kevin reportedly hasn't paid child support and doesn't plan to until his finances magically bounce back. Things got so bad that Serena locked down her Instagram and is rumored to have moved back with her mom just to stabilize her situation. Now she has resurfaced online, pushing her business hard and asking anyone willing to support her and hire her. She's now promoting herself as a real estate agent and even selling some kind of wellness products she created. The whole image she once pushed about living that soft, luxury lifestyle has completely disappeared. Instead, she's focused on doing whatever she can to keep herself and her daughter financially stable. And from what's being whispered online, Kevin and Serena may have officially split, though there's no solid confirmation just yet. Watching their relationship fall apart has a lot of people calling it pure karma. Because honestly, how did Serena expect to thrive while depending on another woman's money? No hate to her personally, but she basically proved that karma always circles back. Many people say they could never feel comfortable being with a man who only survives off someone else's hard-earned income, especially his ex-wife's. That's exactly why folks call her a gold digger. And Kevin? It's wild how he and his mistress truly plan to ride Wendy's fortune forever. That level of entitlement is unbelievable. So no, there isn't much sympathy out here for Kevin or Serena. But what about you? Did you see their breakup coming this fast? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.